What men are really thinking.
Of course I really love you. All I want to do is get in your pants, baby. I would love to cuddle with you. Hey, baby, hand me that remote and get me a cold one out of the fridge. Oh.
This has been What Men Are Really Thinking. You are currently being exposed to a total waste of time.
A total waste of time.
Sit back, relax, and get ready to go insane.
All this show's about is a total lack of focus.
Total lack of focus.
A total waste of time. Hello and welcome to the show. My name's Chris. If this is your first time here, well, I guess you just didn't know any better. If you've come back for more, you suck. Well, now that we have the introductions out of the way, let me beg for just a moment. You need to check us out on YouTube and especially on Facebook. Please join the Chris Top Programs fan page. We are over, 1,100 now and growing strong each and every day. So I'm kind of excited about that. And for those of you who are very courageous and would like to do a show with me, just let me know and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm not picky. I was thinking about this the other day. It's that time of the year. We're getting close to Thanksgiving, the holidays, and all that stuff. The kids do arts and crafts and things of that nature in their schools. My mind goes in these crazy directions, and I don't really know why I think about this stuff. And please don't think that I'm poking fun, because I'm not. There's really no way to say this and be delicate. I'm probably going to get some hate mail for this one, but I was thinking. You know how they trace their hands in the schools and they make the little turkeys? What if you've got a kid in the class that's missing a finger? I mean, does he have one less feather than all the other turkeys? If that's the case, then the kids are going to make fun of him, right? Or will they? I don't know. I mean, when I was growing up, the kids probably would have made fun. Or does another student trace their hand for him? And then what kind of message does that send the kid? Is he not good enough to trace his own hand? I mean, I'm sure his parents taught him that all people are different, everybody's an individual, everyone is unique, so wouldn't he pass that along to the turkey? I mean, wouldn't turkeys be unique? Wouldn't turkeys be special? So why can't he use his own hand? So what is a delicate way to approach that situation? What do teachers do? I know if I had a class full of kids and there was a kid missing a finger or two, I don't think I would do the turkey thing. I think I would just skip over that project and do something else. I guess that's just one more reason our teachers should probably get paid more than they do. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Have you ever really thought about that? Let's talk about it. Don't go anywhere.
The Chris Top Program broadcasting from coast to coast, right from his Ocean View studio apartment in Middle Tennessee. Changing the way people think.
Changing the way people think.
What is it I do? Well, I really don't know what I do. I make commentaries from my apartment. I make free ringtones and I give them out. I also make ringtones for fundraisers. So if you ever need any help raising money for a school or a church or any nonprofit organization, we can make ringtones for you to sell. I also do infomercials, commercials that can be posted on YouTube or your own fan page. And this is great for small businesses. It's very inexpensive, it's fast, and it gives you an edge over other small businesses. So if you ever have any questions about anything, feel free to ask. I definitely have an open door policy. Of course, I'm usually not around, so you may want to direct your questions and comments to Katie.
The Chris Top Program broadcasting from coast to coast, right from his Ocean View studio apartment in Middle Tennessee. Changing the way people think.
Changing the way people think.
Say what you mean and mean what you say. Is that just one of those old sayings that we just spit out of our mouths without really thinking about it? I think it is. We're so caught up in political correctness, we're so caught up in not hurting people's feelings anymore that we aren't honest. We don't tell the truth. And I think at the time our hearts are in the right place, but what we're doing is we're causing long-term damage. I know I personally spent the last 5 years working for the corporate man, and at both ends of the spectrum I really had to watch what I said. A lot of what I do has to do with guest service, so I had to basically tell the guests what they want to hear, and then I have to turn around and tell corporate what they want to hear. Both sides are equally as important. Both sides can get me fired. So it's like I've been trained and brainwashed to make everybody happy but myself. And we all do this. We're all so careful in what we say. I mean, think about it. How many times a day do you tell a little white lie? Do you not tell the total truth? And this happens especially in marriage, and I'm not married anymore. So I think that sort of makes me an expert. We spend a whole marriage or any relationship in telling our partners exactly what they want to hear. And I will tell you from experience, this is a straight path to destruction. Now let's look at this at a larger level. Look at politicians. These cats make a living out of being deceptive, out of telling each side exactly what they want to hear, simply to push their agenda. I don't even know what I am anymore. I used to be a die-hard conservative Republican, but both of the parties have merged, it seems like. Both parties are playing the game. Nobody's telling the truth anymore. That's what I want. I want somebody in office that's just going to tell me the truth. Don't worry about hurting my feelings. I just want to know what the true outcome is going to be, so I can at least prepare for it. Don't paint some beautiful picture and get my expectations really high and in the clouds and then drop me flat on my face. But are we the people really prepared for the truth? Quick story for you. I was talking to a former acquaintance the other day. We were actually pretty close friends at one time, but we had a falling out. And I have to admit, I'm not the best friend in the world. I'm not good at returning calls. I'm not good at checking up on people. I'm not even good at answering my phone. I don't even know how I have one single friend, to be honest with you. But anyway, I asked her this. I said, maybe we can make another shot at being friends again. She said no. She said it's just better to leave that alone, just the way it is. And you know, that really hurt my feelings. I mean, holy crap. It really hurt my feelings, and for a second I thought, how in the heck could you even say that? But you know what? I sure do respect her. I sure do respect her for not just beating around the bush and just telling me a lie and saying, yeah, sure, and then just sort of drifting away and just disappearing. She was honest with me. She told me the truth. I know exactly where she stands, and I can close that chapter in my life, and I can move on and make other friends. While I may not get along with her anymore, maybe that's the kind of person we need in office. Somebody that's going to say what they mean and mean what they say. Until next time, remember this, life is good, and I'm gone.
A total waste of time. Catch it right here on Facebook or YouTube. Okay, that's good. I really got to get a life.